What's going on, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to our 18th live show. That's right, the Growth Seekers for Agile Coaches live show is officially an adult today. So we're celebrating by adulting. They say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and they aren't lying because right here on the East Coast, it's happy hour. So if I start calling it the Easy Coach instead of the East Coast, you don't have to question the causality behind it. So, where's everyone watching today? Toss the name of the city, state, or country that your chair is sitting on into the chat, and we'll read them out like I'm auditioning for the role of a weather reporter. Right. And today's beverage of choice, since it is 5 o'clock somewhere, we've got White Claw, vodka plus soda, and real juice. It's the real juice that sells it. Because we are off the clock now. All right, let's see. I see London. I see France. Actually, I can't see anything. I'm beginning to feel like I'm Dora the Explorer with all these locations. Let's see if we can give Carmen Sandiego a run for her money here with this list. So let us know where you're watching from today. And by the way, if you're watching the replay and you hate all of my jokes, that's fine. You can use the little arrows to, zoom around, fast forward. You might skip a good punchline, but yeah, maybe you don't like punch. All right, so I've got a powerful message today. It's so powerful it might just blow your socks off. But don't worry, I've got a sock retrieval team standing by. Now be advised, if you're wearing toe socks, you might experience 10 times the impact. So be prepared. And finally, I cannot and will not be held responsible if any other articles of clothing blow around. So tighten your belts, your suspenders, your berets. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times and enjoy the ride. Because today we're diving headfirst into the thrilling world of agile pricing. It's a roller coaster ride where you'll learn how to, enjoy the rush of a successful pricing strategy without getting whiplash, right? The goal here is to not let the G forces of the market pull us down. We want to not scream when we see the bottom line. All right. So, as we get ready to ride the thrilling ups and downs of agile pricing without getting motion sickness, I want to share with you why I'm diving into this topic today. It's because I chat with agile coaches all the time who are working harder than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest, right? They're charging less than dollar store pricing, it seems. They feel that way anyway. And they're attracting clients like picnic ants, right? But these are the clients that you wish would go bug someone else, right? So they're making a little bit of dough, but they're hungry for a lot of bit of pizza, right? And before we join forces, my clients often tell me that, they're trying to hike their pricing. They are burning the candle at both ends, or they're just saying yes to every Tom, Dick, and Harry who wants to hire them. But what happens is they end up feeling like they've run a marathon, but not just any marathon. It feels like you're running a marathon in quicksand. Put a Q in the chat if you feel like that's you. You're running a marathon in quicksand, right? You're stuck on this hamster wheel. Go, 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 go. Always find new clients. Always same old, right? And it's costing you more than just your sanity, right? It's eating into your time. It's draining every single ounce of your energy. And the greenbacks just aren't stacking up, right? You've got enough to get by, but who wants to just get by in this short life that we've been blessed to live when the potential to earn more and, more importantly and more ultimately, have more impact is so high? Listen, I mean, these agile coaches all share the same dream. right? One where they're running a profitable business, working with clients that they actually like, and more importantly, working yourself out of the equation slowly over time by scaling with talent. So if that's you, if you're an agile coach and you're kind of just scratching your head, like, why is my pricing strategy acting like a rebellious teenager at the theme park? Then stick around because today's for you, right? We're going to break down the secrets of the mystery funhouse known as value-based pricing. Who's ready to crack the code on pricing your services in a way that reels in high-quality clients and maxes out your income without feeling like a workhorse, particularly the Trojan variety? That's a big fat yes. Drop a big fat yes in the chat. I'm excited. Are you excited? All right, so here's the pickle. So many agile coaches trying to launch their consultancy, or they've launched their consultancy, like they literally even have an LLC, but they're stuck in the same rut even after they've tried multiple pricing strategies. And it's because they're not addressing the elephant in the room. What elephant am I referring to? Value-based pricing, because value-based pricing is an elephant. It's an elephant-sized price, right? And here's where most agile coaches trip up. There's two ways I can think of, right? Way one is you're pricing your services like they're in a bargain bin. You're commoditized. You're competing against all other agile coaches, even if you're at 200K a year or 250K a year, right? If you're working for one client for 40 hours a week for 250K a year, that's bargain bin pricing, right? And if you're doing this, you're setting yourself up for a never-ending work week and a bucket load of frustration. But I want you to stop and think more importantly about this. What is the fallout of doing that? What's the fallout from pricing your services in a bargain bin? The fallout is that you attract clients who wouldn't know the value of your offer if it danced in front of them wearing a freaking chicken suit. Think about that. Or maybe you're the one who feels like you're wearing the chicken suit, dancing around in front of them. And let me tell you, when you're the one wearing the chicken suit, even Colonel Sanders starts looking at you funny. I mean, you start to question if crossing the road is really that simple. And every time someone says, winner, winner, chicken dinner, you start to get a little nervous. Because here's the thing. You don't want to become the go-to person for all egg-related questions. No one wants to be the most interesting guest at the vegan potluck. And trust me when I say this, you do not want to know what KFC's secret recipe actually is. All right, so way number two that agile coaches trip up when it comes to pricing is you're saying yes to every client like you're desperate for prom dates. Right? And if you're doing this, what you're ultimately actually doing is you are inviting a mismatch of clients. Do you understand the fallout from that kind of poor client attraction? Right? When you attract poor clients and it's a mismatch, it's almost like, my blow your socks off sock retrieval team. They couldn't find all the matches, so like in the lost and found, there's all these mismatches of socks. That's what it's like, right? It causes your stress levels to rise higher than a giraffe's neck. And ultimately, it dips the quality of your services. And you have to understand that there's a fallout even from that. When the quality of your services dip, there's a dip in your ability to effectively communicate the results of your consulting because of that dip of quality in your consultant services. And so it's not just a fallout, it is a cascade, it is a ripple effect. Now, if you can dodge these goof ups, then you can craft a successful business that would make Usain Bolt even say like, "Whoa, slow down over there." Right? So how do we do this? Well, let me introduce you to my top secret, super advanced, okay, not that secret, Agile pricing framework. It starts with step 1. I mean, doesn't everything start with step 1? You know the drill by now, right? But it is this. Identify your target market and ideal client, right? If you can't do that, like, I know everyone's eager to just, my price is this. No, you have to identify your target market and your ideal client. You want to understand who it is that you want to work for, who it is that you can actually get results for. And no, your Aunt Sally does not count, unless she's really, really loaded and is a leader at a tech startup or tech company. Just saying. All right, step 2. Figure out the worth of your golden nuggets of wisdom. Now, I know everyone out there, like, there's a lot of golden nuggets of agile wisdom, but that's not enough. What are the golden nuggets of your wisdom that are cohesive with those agile nuggets if it's agile transformation? And I know some of you here maybe watching, you're like, I don't want to do a agile consultancy, but I want to do a consultancy of some sort. Yeah, like, that's fine. But what are your golden nuggets of wisdom? And then price them like they're hot, because they are. Okay? Step 3. Learn to shout about your value from the rooftops. Or at least in a well-crafted social post or email or prospective client conversation. And then step 4 is you have to understand how to coach a prospective client through an exchange of value where they understand that not only is there a cost of delay, that you help them understand exactly what that cost is. And then most importantly, and my personal favorite, is step 5. Plant your feet, puff up your chest, and stand firm on your pricing. Like a seagull defending its chips. Caw. All right, so why do my clients who've figured all this out finally experience that smooth sailing of agile consulting, free of the fear of an income roller coaster? Well, it's because they got a secret weapon. It's me. I'm not going to water that down. I teach them how to pull off the magic trick of creating value-based pricing strategies that stabilize their income better than a full-time gig complete with benefits and bonuses, and help them market themselves powerfully every single week. When you do this, not only do you attract clients who are as high quality as a Wonka bar, right? You're doing so consistently. You never have a shortage of people banging down your door wanting to pay you premium prices for what you do, the results that you bring, and that's what fattens up your bank account and gives overworking the boot. Because you can do 10 hours a week per client, stack, for example, one of my clients stacked a couple of those and he was doing 20 hours a week, making 20K a month. Put 20K in the chat if you'd like to be earning 20K a month, working half the amount of time that you currently put into your full-time gig. And you want to do this possibly starting on the side, where all you have to do is land one new client. As long as you have 2 extra hours in the day, you can land one additional client while you're even working full time for someone else. Doing this all on the side till you can build that stability, right? You only need 2 clients actually, you only need 1 client really for stability. But if you have 2, you're super stable. And then if you continue this, you'll get a third. You stack that together, and you're making 360K a year. Put 360K in the chat if you want to make 360K a year. Now, I understand, like, not everyone here is super thrilled or motivated by money or income, and that's fine. First of all, I have to break a myth here. Money is not the root of all evil. The scripture actually says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil deeds. That's the full scripture. You can look it up. Money is not the root of all evil. But if you're probably here because you want to have more impact. That's why I'm here. That's why I show up every single week, because I have more impact to give on this short span of time I'm here on this earth. So if that's you, you need to earn more. That's just all there is to it. Cool. So as we come to the end of this enlightening episode of Pricing Strategies, the reality show, I'm handing out 3 golden tickets. That's right, 3 lucky individuals will get a 60-minute, no holds barred chatathon with me. We're going to buff out and shine your agile pricing and positioning strategy like an everlasting gobstopper. Okay? You're probably over there and you're like, Scott, what's the catch? Yeah, I mean, there's always a catch, isn't there? So here's the catch. You have to meet 3 qualifications. All right? 3 qualifications. 1, you are currently wrestling with your current pricing model like it's a greased freaking pig. Can't get a grip on that thing. Qualifier number 2, you're ready to attract clients who don't just have deep pockets, but have Mariana Trench deep pockets. Put an MT in the chat if you want to attract clients who are Mariana Trench deep pockets. And then qualifier number 3, and this might be the most contentious. Are you ready? Qualifier 3. You're so willing to change up your pricing strategy that you'd trade in your granny's secret cookie recipe. Because I want that. Alright, maybe not. But you get the idea. It's like you have to be serious about change. Right? And if you aren't, are you even an agile coach? But if that's you, and you meet those 3 qualifications, text the words golden ticket to 407-809-8499. Again, text the word golden ticket, 2 words or 1, I really don't care. But you're going to text that directly to me, 407-809-8499. 407-809-8499. Text the word golden ticket and we'll continue the conversation. All right, folks, that's all we got time for today. Remember, pricing isn't just about the numbers. It's about the value. And you're valuable. So keep your hands high, your price is higher, and your stress levels lower than a limbo bar at a contortionist convention. Until next time, I'm Scott Showalter, the Agile Coach's coach. Grow your consultancy, gain the time freedom that you deserve because you've worked your arse off for a long time. You deserve this. And take care. Any questions, we can keep the conversation going. Just find me on LinkedIn, Scott Showalter, and we'll keep the conversation going. All right, if in case you need the number one more time, it's 407-809-8499. And in like 5 minutes or so, you can even watch the replay if you need it again. But text the word golden ticket to 407-809-8499. Only 3 of you are getting the golden ticket. So be quick on the fingers. And I'll see you next week.